touchdown. Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Is
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy. Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I make my way up. I'm mocking. electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Foxborough. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run, and this is Smith. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jordan burst that time to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, it's May. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third and a yard, here's May. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On first down here, it's Smith. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Rashard Smith, touchdown Denver. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game. is 2nd and 9. Williams. Pass complete there to Harrison. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Williams now to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Mark Harris Jr. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Off balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
16 yards. And the ball is 1st down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go play action with May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Smith. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he'll take this one in. Rashard Smith, touchdown Denver. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very 1st quarter of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos take a 14-8 lead.
14, Patriots 8.
The touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll take this to about the 28. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing is Williams. That's a short one by Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 17
Taking
yards.
advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Williams. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Here comes a return from the 3. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will open up a 6-point lead.
Patriots 15.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out tried.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. First and 10 at the 35.
Williams to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. On play action, here's May. Jordan Burks getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Crazy. I hear this tonight.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Here goes tonight.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Yes, sir. Eddie, what's up?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And the Broncos are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. First and goal.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They'll go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New England.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Pass is hit is good. And the Patriots have cut the deficit to 5.
Patriots, 22.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
5. I hear the strike. Hey, what's that?
To throw on 1st down is May. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Now Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Blue. Ready to look. 32.
handoff, running left, it is Walker.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do.
And he will dive into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Patriots. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will up it to a 2-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
7-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's going to try it here again. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, New England. The extra point by Nash is good. And the Patriots will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Throwing is May. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. He gets free to the 20. And he's got another one. Rashard Smith, touchdown Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Shotgun run now with Walker. Inside the 25. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That's sets up third down.
26. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now, May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They're going. It's May. Escaping the pressure right. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They run with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Rock Bowers. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's May. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, and you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. You keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat. Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. A short kick down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Williams. They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Patriots will line up for
To throw, it's Williams. He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Patriots 56, Broncos 41. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A run on 1st and goal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.